love of God, love of neighbor, love of country. When one goes out, all go out.
See, if you're pro-life, you're pro-America. If you're pro-death, you're anti-country and you're unbelievably unpatriotic.
The right to worship as we choose, these are God-given freedoms, not the contrivances of man.
Habemus Papam.
Known most for the general absolution he gave at the Battle of Gettysburg in July 1863, Father William Corby fully lived out his roles as priest, professor, army chaplain, and university president. In the classroom, on the battlefield, and on the altar, Corby's aim was to save souls. William Corby was born in Detroit on October 2, 1833. His father was a realtor who assisted in building churches throughout Detroit. William went to the newly founded University of Notre Dame. Here, Corby discerned the priesthood and would be ordained in 1860. In 1861, the Civil War broke out. About 200,000 Catholics made up 10% of the Union Army, and there were only about 53 Catholic chaplains to serve them. Father Corby was one of these priests who attributed his drive behind volunteering as a chaplain to his patriotism and his zeal for the salvation of those destined to fall during the war. As a chaplain, Father Corby would offer Mass and provide confession to the Catholic soldiers prior to battle. And during battle, he would be present nearby to offer confession to soldiers when they fell back with life-threatening wounds. During the Battle of South Mountain, Corby recounted, "When I found men still living, I did what I could for them. If they were Catholics, I heard their confessions, and if Protestant, I baptized them as individual cases required." At Antietam, on September 17, 1862, the single bloodiest day of the Civil War, Corby rode alongside the line of the brigade, guiding them to recite an act of contrition and giving them absolution. Father Corby's dedicated mission to save souls is often remembered through his presence at the Battle of Gettysburg, the turning point of the Civil War for the Union. Father Corby noted during this deadly battle that all Catholic and non-Catholic officers and private soldiers showed a profound respect, wishing at this fatal crisis to receive every benefit of divine grace that could be imparted through the instrumentality of the church ministry. Father Corby's mission to reconcile souls is honored by two duplicate statues, one at Gettysburg and the other at Notre Dame. During the statue's dedication in 1910, a speaker noted that for the first time, a monument has been erected to perpetuate the memory of a deed done directly for the glory of God and the salvation of the human soul. After the war in 1865, Father Corby returned to Notre Dame to serve as vice president and eventually president. During this time, he opened the law school, initiated construction of the church, which is now the Basilica of the Sacred Heart, and became known as the second founder of Notre Dame for helping to rebuild the university campus after the 1879 fire. Before he died in 1897, Father Corby wrote the bestseller Memoirs of Chaplain Life to remind Americans of Catholic service and sacrifice in the Civil War. He dedicated a whole chapter on the injustice directed at Catholics and pointed out how both French and Irish Catholics helped fight for freedom. According to Father Corby, The United States simply could not unite in freedom without securing Catholic Americans' rights and honoring their forefathers. By risking his life to provide the sacraments to soldiers before their deaths, Father William Corby pursued the salvation of souls solely for the glory of God.